Hello, in this video, I'm going to tell you all about portal veins, and I will talk specifically about the two portal veins that we have in the body. So first off, what is a portal vein? It's a vein that carries blood from one capillary network to another. So normally, in normal circulation, our veins are carrying blood from a capillary network where we just dropped off oxygen, picked up carbon dioxide, and then that deoxygenated blood is traveling through veins from where we dropped everything off back up to the heart to become oxygenated and recirculated. So that's normally what's happening. But with a portal vein, the oxygen was dropped off and we exchanged it for carbon dioxide and maybe picked up other things like hormones or nutrients or something else. And so then the portal vein, instead of going back to the heart, it's basically making a pit stop. We're stopping, we have a detour on the way back before we go back up to the heart. So the portal vein is picking up a substance at one capillary network and delivering it to another before it then returns back to the heart for reoxygenation. There are only two examples of portal systems in the whole body. So I'm going to go through those now. The first is the hypophyseal portal veins. So hypophysis is another name for the pituitary gland. So hypophyseal portal veins are the veins that are connecting the hypothalamus down to the pituitary gland. So they're located in the infundibulum. That's this kind of stalk-like structure here that connects the hypothalamus to the pituitary gland. So here's the hypothalamus, then the infundibulum is kind of the stem of the grape. And so then that's connecting that to the grape in this situation would be the pituitary gland. So these veins right here, these two, those are the hypophyseal portal veins. And so in this case, the portal veins are connecting the capillary network at the hypothalamus. So the blood just dropped off oxygen and nutrients and everything we needed at the hypothalamus. And then instead of just returning back to the heart and becoming reoxygenated, we have a little detour here. That's going straight down to the pituitary gland before it goes back to the heart to be reoxygenated. So in this case, the whole purpose is that the hypothalamus can secrete its hormones into the blood, and they're carried directly down to the pituitary gland, as opposed to without the portal vein, it would secrete those hormones, it would go into circulation body-wide, and it will take longer before those hormones get back to the pituitary gland and have the action on the pituitary. So rather than wait for those hormones to go into full circulation and wander their way back through the bloodstream, there's just a direct connection right here so that the pituitary gland is the first to know that those hormones were secreted. So there's an immediate effect, and then they continue on in circulation. That blood then gets carried back to the heart, so that it can be reoxygenated and recirculated. Okay, the other portal vein is the hepatic portal vein. Hepatic refers to the liver. So it's a large vein that is carrying blood from multiple organs to the liver. It's commonly referred to as simply the portal vein. So if you ever hear somebody just talk about the portal vein, they mean the hepatic portal vein. So even though there are two, this is the bigger, more common one. So this is the one that is referred to that way. So it is located in the upper right quadrant of the abdomen. It's about 3 to 4 inches long, depending on the person. So it's connecting capillaries in the spleen and gastrointestinal tract to capillaries in the liver. So if we look at our picture here, this big trunk right here is the hepatic portal vein. But as you can see, it's receiving blood from all these different places. So all of these different digestive organs and the spleen are all sending blood that's converging and being collected by the hepatic portal vein that's funneling right into the liver. So the liver actually receives like 70–75% of its blood flow through the hepatic portal vein, and only about 25 to 30% through the hepatic artery. So there's a huge amount of blood coming from all of these places and then being channeled into the liver. So the purpose here is, think about what all these organs do. We're absorbing nutrients throughout the digestive tract. absorbing nutrients, but also whatever else is that we're consuming. So it can include all kinds of toxins and things that we want to get rid of too. So we're absorbing all of these things from whatever we ate or drank. And instead of those things just going out into circulation and circulating throughout the body, all those things are collected and immediately sent right to the liver so that the liver can process all those nutrients, because the liver is going to package and sort and distribute those nutrients to wherever they need to go and do what it needs to with all those different things. And it's also going to help process out, filter out any toxins or any junk that we don't want to just send right into circulation. So it's going to help filter that out. So it's receiving blood from all these digestive organs, and then also the spleen, which is interesting. The spleen essentially acts as an immune filter of the blood. So it makes sense that after the spleen does its job as an immune filter, that it would also send the blood that it just filtered straight to the liver, where the liver can continue to cleanse and detoxify that blood. So whatever debris is coming from the spleen, it could be dead white blood cells, it can be dead bacteria, things that could be live if we didn't quite fight that infection yet. So whatever is coming from the spleen is going to the liver, where the liver can cleanse and detoxify whatever is coming from the spleen, and hopefully help us excrete that. All right, thank you so much for watching this video, and hope you have a great day.